Hi, welcome back to the channel. I'm Alice, and today we're discussing, are you in your head or are you in your heart? Something to think about, right? So when it's Friday, the weekend starting, something to think about throughout the weekend, right? So if you haven't yet, please subscribe. I'm a new channel, so all of this is new to me, but I'm here to help you self-discover and build resilience, and I hope you'll follow along. Okay, see you in a minute. Okay, so today's deck, we use the Soul Truth Card deck. There'll be a link to these cards down in the description. It is one of my favorite cards. I use them with clients all the time, and I use them for myself, if not every day, almost every day, just to keep my brain in a self-awareness space, right? Because once we step out of line with that, I get all discombobulated. Anyways, so today's card that I chose is, am I in my head or in my heart? That is a great question. Are you working out of your logical mind, or are you working out of the understanding of your heart? That's a really big question. As society has it, we are trained to be logical. From grade school on up, it's all about being logic and being linear. And we forget that the heart has so much of its own intelligence. I don't know if you folks have heard of Dr. Joe Dispenza. I've been to two of his retreats. I learned a lot. It is all about heart coherence. He's had a beautiful relationship with heart math, and I'm also a heart math mentor, which helps you build resilience using your heart. Your heart has its own understanding of the world, right? And so, yeah, no, we'll get into that at some other point. But I just wanted to, since we're talking about your head or your heart, there's a place that those two can be coherent. And in that place, you could build resilience. Yeah, it's a beautiful thing. So let's read the back of the card. What is the quality of your self-talk? Woohoo! That's a big one. And I work with that personally every day. And it's getting better. The older I've gotten, I've created different tools and different ways to bring myself into my own alignment. And self-talk is really important. Our brain is like a muscle. If we condition it daily, the fears and limitations will take over. Mastering our thoughts is about being the creator of your own life. Where your head meets your heart is where miracles happen. And that is absolutely the truth. If you've ever heard testimonials from Dr. Joe Dispenza's retreats, they're all miracles. All of them. It is amazing to listen to. If you get a chance, go ahead and do that. So today's soul action, if you so choose, master your mind. Watch an inspiring video. Do some tapping. EFT is a great way to emotional freedom technique to learn how to tap. Read an empowering book or write out all the reasons why you believe in yourself and your dreams. Journaling. Journaling is a wonderful way to get a hold of your thoughts and see what you're actually thinking. It's a great way to write down what you're desiring in this life and what you can do about it. When you attach, because sometimes we could be so disconnected to what we're thinking up here, that if you use a journal to write things out, it brings it out. You can see it in a different way. So many clients have been sort of not wanting to journal, but there is something so tactile, so somatic about writing what's going on in your head, putting it on paper, looking at it. and going, wow, okay, I know that was in there, but now I'm actually seeing what was in there because you've written it all down. It's so important to do. If that's not your thing, even typing in a little journal that you might have on your computer or on your phone, notes on notes, things just to get things out of your head and connecting to your heart, that's a whole different ball game. When we connect to our hearts, we're better able to maneuver our world. When we're connected to our heart, we're not, it takes away that need, this is the pro, this is the con. What's your heart and gut telling you? That's a very different place to come from. Just putting that out there. That's a very different place to come from. Anyways, so I also use a different deck today just to add on to the Soul Truth card deck. This comes from the Mystic Forest Oracle cards. I'm really into the nature cards right now because they're just so important to me. And connecting to nature is something that we all need. Today's society is so, like I said, logical in our heads. Our heart is connected to the nature around us. And when we connect to nature, it's a completely different way of walking in the world. I mean, when we put our feet on grass, barefoot, the earth tends to heal us. I don't know if any of you have ever heard of the earthing movement or the grounding movement. There's a couple films out there. There's a couple free ones on YouTube as well that talks about earthing. It's a wonderful thing to look into. But today's card from that Mystic Forest deck is Simplify Life. Yeah, I spoke about making it easy a couple videos ago. Why don't we make life easy? What is up with that? Why is everything? Because we're always up here. We're always up here. Oh my God. Yeah. Okay, so we have to come down to our hearts. And maybe if we can do more of that, life can get simpler. Yeah. So life is meant to be simple and easy. Don't let superficial energies distract you from your true essence. And what I connect with that is that when we're in our minds all the time and having this self-talk of whatever, oh no, I can't do that. And limiting our thoughts and our letting our fear sort of govern our thoughts, you're getting distracted from living a simpler life, right? Simplicity and purity will lift your spirit. Oh, absolutely, every time. When you're out watching a sunset and it's just simple, you're sitting at a beach and you're watching a mountain, wherever you are, that simplicity so much connects you to your heart, which is what this whole today's little chat is about, is reconnecting to your heart. It is so important these days. There's so much chaos. There's so much. We need to get out of our heads. We so need to get out of our heads. And so how do we get into our hearts? Well, we need to slow down. We need to slow down and take some breaths and do things that bring us joy. When we are in the flow of joy, we are truly in our hearts. Most of the time, we are in our hearts. So I invite you this weekend to step more into your heart and less thinking, even though, that's really challenging to do. I'm not, it's challenging to do, no doubt. But when we step into our hearts, it is a completely different way of living life and flowing through life. So have a great rest of your weekend. And let me know down in the comments what you thought about today's chat. And I'll talk to you next time. Okay? Have a great weekend. See you soon. Bye.